Afternoon, guys. Oh my god, it's hot, hot, hot. It is Sunday, 13th of July. Day after the hottest day. I hit nearly 40 yesterday, but it's still hot today. 28 degrees when I left the car, and it's after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyway, been on a wee adventure. Well, actually, a big adventure. As big as they come, I suppose. Heading into what is widely regarded as Scotland's last great wilderness, into the Fisherfield forest. And the plan is, I'm sure you know, I would stop and talk to you, but there's flies everywhere. No midge because it's too warm for them, but flies, oh my god. So anyway, yeah, I'm heading into Shenoval, and the plan is to have an overnight there and then tackle the Fisherfield round in the morning. Hopefully a very early start, maybe first light if possible, and see if we can get down. There's actually thunderstorms predicted for late afternoon, 5-6 o'clock tomorrow, so hopefully be at least down by then, if not back at the bothy. We'll see. But oh my god, it is hot. Forecast for a bit of a breeze tomorrow, so please, 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 I hope that's spot on. Anyway, I probably won't film much between here and Shenoval, but I'll catch up with you guys when we get there. It's just a nice wee breeze. It's thankfully. Oh, it's tough. It's just 2 mile of coming, not a bus ball. Just looking up to the magnificence that is Anchalik. A stunning, stunning looking mountain. Pretty spectacular. Beautiful, beautiful place. My first sighting of Shenoval bothy. Should be in there very soon. I actually met a young chap just up the hill there. He said that he's just come off the hills, he's heading back out, but he stayed at the bothy last night. My blood sucker on me. And he said when he come by the bothy, somebody had left the door open. The place is empty, but somebody had left the door open. I'm like, who does that? Just swarming with flies. So God knows how many of them are going to be in there now. So welcome to Shenoval. We'll take the tour. Oh, brilliant backdrop. Beautiful, isn't it? Upstairs first. There's a sleeping bag, a pair of Crocs, so I'm assuming a pair of socks. Is it socks or kids? Socks. So I'm assuming somebody's coming back at some point. Last night. You need to go. You need to get out. Buzzy thing. Presume this will be the cooking area. And through here will be my boudoir for tonight. I'm manky. Anyway, this is it. The next 2 nights. Now, I'm not going to claim it's the swankiest restaurant I've ever eaten in. The grub's alright. 10 to 4 in the morning, guys. Just I'm gonna get up, get some breakfast, and get headed off. Fair wee breeze going at the moment, so I don't. It should be quite windy up there, I would think. But it's gonna be a lot cooler than it's been the last few days. Thankfully, it's been torture. Wow. Morning, guys. We just set off 4:35 in the morning. Lovely and cool. I say, and you guys that have been out this weekend know just how hot it's been. Hopefully that's not going to be the case for me today. Forecast is for possibly gusts up to 30 up top, so if anything it will keep me cool, because I really wouldn't want to hike and some of that stuff you guys have been out in over the weekend. So as I say, boots on the ground for what could possibly be just gorgeous views. And look at those clouds. Yeah, for what could possibly be my last ever solo hike, and I hope that's, well, it should be the case. Certainly be the last solo hike till the end of my round, and after that, do you know what, I'm only going to be going out with friends after that, specifically Stephen and Max, possibly Anne-Marie, but as I say, this could be my last ever solo hike, not for the wrong reasons I hope, but yeah, all good. I'm yabbering on already, so I'm going to crack on, but just absolutely gorgeous views already. Looking down the loch, just stunning. Picked our way through it, not too bad. That's us. I think the two at the end of the day are a lot more tricky. I might need to, well, I've brought some sliders with me, I'll change into them if I have to. Sneaking back to the path. I'll take you back to Corrie Harley. I'll come out this way tomorrow, so that's a bastard of a climb out of Shenoval. First glimpse of the morning sun. Still breezes there. It's looking up to the summit of today's first objective, Bain Achliath, which used to be Munro but was demoted. It sits at 914 metres, so it must just be inches below Munro status. we'll have to go over it anyway, so I'll catch up with you guys when I get out there. Cloud, but absolutely glorious views. I think that one over there is a Vagin. The next one is Corrie Eichferke. And I was looking around to Charlie. I'm going to crack on because it's a bit breezy up here, to say the least. It's quite a fair wee drop down into the Bela. I think it dropped about 650 metres. Passed between the two wee lock-ins down there. Make my way back up. But yeah, all good. I hope you can pick it up on the mic. That wind is absolutely brutal. Forecast was for gusts of 30 mile an hour. Definitely feels like that at least. Oh my god. I think that's my second Munro up there. So anyway, crack on. Hey guys, a bit of confusion earlier. First Munro I'm actually heading up to Skurban. This is up there. Looks like it's going to be a bit bouldery. Deep joy. Oh, we do like a boulder field. No, we do not. And it just seems to go on and on and on. Second summit and first Munro of the day, Skurban, 989 metres. And that has got to be the longest continuous boulder field I have ever trodden upon. That was tough. Gorgeous views though. That wind would just die doing a few knots, we'd be fine. Again, looking over to Anchala. See the path zigzagging its way up the next Munro, which is Corrie Eichferke. Quite sure what height it is, but I'll let you know when we're up there. Oh, that wind. Wind. Just looking at them. That's the second Munro there, and that's looking round to being Tarshan, and that is looking round to a Vagin, and there looks to be a fair old distance between them, so a lot of mileage to cover yet. Summit of Corrie Eichferke, 1019 metres. My GPS is only showing, what do we see, 980 the GPS is showing, but Rock Island says it's 1019 metres, so we might have to argue. Again, just absolutely stunning views. Just truly is a wilderness, but a beautiful wilderness. See where I came from, the first one over there. it's only taken me, it's taken me less than 45 minutes from Scourban. So, but again, it's rather breezy, so I'm not going to hang about. I could do with something to eat, so I'm just going to find a wee shelter spot and get a bite to eat, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. And make out the clear path that runs along the side of the hill in front of us, which is lovely because it means I don't need to go up it. And then up a long slog up to the top of Tarson. But from here it looks straightforward enough, certainly grassy enough. I hope so, I've seen enough rocks today. I'm fucked, not to put it too mildly. Summit of Ben Tarson at 937 metres. I'm goosed. Gorgeous, gorgeous views though. I think that's the only thing, well that and the fact that I need to get back to the bothy, I think that's the only thing that's keeping me going. But those clouds are getting darker and darker. Up on the, what they call the tennis court. I don't think you get much of a game of tennis up here. You kick about, we 5-a-side. Maybe no. Anyway. We'll just set off from the low point between Ben Tarson and the Vagin at just over 500 metres. 500 metres. Never known to drop to 500 metres. A spit of rain there as well. So I've got about 450 a reascent up to a Vagin, and I can see it far enough. But hey ho. I hope the thunderstorms are not going to come in earlier than predicted. It's supposed to be 5 or 6 o'clock. It's about half windy now, so I better get my finger out. Wowsy, wowsy, wow. What a view. And where is this glorious view? Summit of a Vagin. So I'm just heading up to it. Oh, I'm gubbed. Get up, bed. Whoa. Summit of a Vagin at 967 metres, and what glorious, glorious views. out to sea. Just absolutely stunning again round to Anchala. Not been out of view all day, but that's not a bad thing. That's looking back to the hills we've came from. I'm absolutely gubbed. I've still got one more to go. We're looking at, that's just 2,498 metres of ascent today. So just 2 metres short of 2,500 metres of ascent. As I say, I've still got one more Munro to go. So, you know what, it's as quick as I can get over there and get it done. I don't think it's going to be that easy. I just hope it's not a huge descent and reascent. But I'll soon find out. But when that wind hasn't dissipated on it, that's camped down to you guys. Laters. I have just spotted tyre tracks. No fucking way. That is insane. Sean Green up here maybe. Only he'd be daft enough. That is crazy. Who brings a bike up here? Wow. Very, very scree. One step up and two back. We're getting there. And the views just about make it worthwhile. Beautiful. Only they two. Oh my god. I mean, it's forecast gusts up to 30 mile an hour. That's way, way beyond 30 mile an hour. That's 50 anyway. I just hope I drop out it quick enough on the way down. But that is the Fisherfield 6 complete. And that leaves me 3 in Knoydart and Benmore and Mull. Oh dear, I need to get out of here. This is insane. I sincerely hope that's the boulder fields by for the day. It just never seemed to be never ending. I'm just in between these two lochans. Well, you can't see them, but I've got one either side of me. And I'm on a path, so I've got about 5 miles back to the bothy. I've still got a couple of river crossings. I know someone that did them on Sunday, and they said the first one wasn't too bad. I should be okay with that one, but I would definitely need to either get my feet wet or change. I've got a change with me, but whether I can be bothered or not, do you know what, a bit of cool water on my feet might not do them any harm. Anyway, we'll see when we get there. It's a while away yet. You know, all that time up there in the winds, barely able to stand my feet at one point, and I come down here, there's no breath. I stop to take my shoes off. I'm getting eaten alive by midge. Ah, jings. These fuckers. Right, I'm going to have a go here. Oh, So it's cold, but it's nice. I've got to stop, dry myself off, change it back into my boots, and then the midge go into it again. Splish splash, I ain't taking a bath. Yeah, anyway, the ropes are well, that was eventful, to say the least. Shorts soaking, boots soaking, socks soaking, me soaking, knee skint again. I'd been as well just wading with my boots in the first place. A lot less damage. Anyway, that's what it is. I'll dry out at some point. What a disaster. And now I find myself in a field with cows. Oh dear, I hope they're happy cows. They're cows on the path, that's what they are. And that looks like a calf. I don't really want to disturb cows with calves. Shoo. Of all the places they could be, they had to be on the fecking path. I say I don't want to get too near that young'un, because like all animals, I'm sure I'm not too keen on you getting near their young. Go on, shoot. This is an adventure, is it not? Almost back at Shenoval. Oh, I'm gobbled. It's over there. And just want to get all these clothes off. Get something to eat. I've got 500ml of red wine there. I'll have that. And just got an early night. We have a view to getting away early in the morning. Fisherfield, fantastic. Lives up to Scotland's last great wilderness. The fact that you've got to come in, hike in, stay in. Again, you've got to turn it into a 3. I know people will come in, hike in, back out in the same day. They're better than me. But the fact that you've got to turn that into a 3-day adventure with 2 nights at the bothy is just a testament to just how remote the Fisherfield are. It's an absolutely amazing round of Munros, and tiring, very, very, very tiring, but enjoyed every minute of it. But as I say, I'll be glad to get back to the bothy and get all this wet stuff off. I just hope there's nobody in there. There was a couple in there last night, but I'm hoping they left today and nobody's come in. Clearly the drenching my GoPro and microphone took a bit of a toll, so I'll just leave you with, as always guys, take care, and as ever, be kind to one another. Doesn't cost you a thing. Till the next one.